Hi, it's Kelly Cozier-Diaz, and I'm doing my Habits of Mind reflection. Prior to this class, I had no idea about the habits of mind. I did not know that people, including children, have tendencies towards behaving intelligently and employing multiple techniques seen in the habits of mind to solve problems. Using the habits of mind strategy to come to definitive conclusions takes skills to employ the appropriate habit that would gain the success of resolving the problem. Using the habits of mind is a process that employs experiences, skills, and cues. As different habits are used, they are then evaluated to be used in other situations and other problems that may arise. The habits of mind attend to 5 strategies of intelligent behaviors. Those include value, which is making the choice of one pattern over another and using it to solve the problem. And then knowing that it's the right strategy to use at that time. Next is inclination, which is how the person feels about using that habit of mind over another. They can also use more than one habit of mind at a time. In fact, most of the situations do involve multiple habits of mind while attempting to resolve problems. Sensitivity is another one of the strategies in the intelligent behaviors. That's knowing that one pattern of behavior is more appropriate and then using it appropriately too. Capability is being able to carry out the strategies to solve the problem using the habits of mind. And then finally, commitment is just basically reflecting on and improving the intellectual patterns that were used to solve the complex problems. The habits of mind are 16 distinct behaviors that all people use when they behave intelligently. Most often, more than one habit is used during problem resolution. The 16 habits of mind include persistence, managing impulsivity, listening to others with understanding and empathy, thinking flexibly, thinking about our thinking or metacognition, striving for accuracy and precision, questioning and posing problems, applying past knowledge to new situations, thinking and communicating with clarity and precision, gathering data through all senses, creating, imagining, and innovating, responding with wonderment and awe, taking responsible risks, finding humor, thinking interdependently, and learning continuously. I identified with 5 of the habits of mind, and those included thinking flexibly, taking responsible risks, finding humor, thinking interdependently, and learning continuously. I felt that these really brought together what I use in my daily life. Taking responsible risks. I always feel that if you don't try something, you're not going to learn anything, and you should try something at least once. Finding humor. I like to make people laugh, and I think that finding the humor in a situation gives a little bit of ease to a situation, and you can problem solve better when you feel a little bit more comfortable and are able to find the funny side of whatever the problem is. Thinking interdependently, that one I use quite often because I do always think that it takes a village to raise children, and the more people and group activities that you have, the better basis you will have for your knowledge, and you can get more ideas as to who is doing what and how what is working out. Learning continuously, I think that is always ongoing, and people are always learning new things and employing new skills to manage problems or anything in life. The last one that I used was thinking flexibly. I am a big one on this. I think that there's always more than one way to solve a problem, and if something doesn't work, that you should try something new or try again, use other strategies, and just have an open mind to know that there are no right ways to do something, just how it is your choice to choose how you would like to find the solution to the problems. During this class and learning about the habits of mind and working on each of the assignments and having to integrate the habits of mind into each assignment, I noticed that I employed not only the habits that I identified with, but also several of the others. And as I read back through the article, I think I identified with even probably most of the 16 habits of mind. Some of the ones that stood out were persistence. Working to complete all of my assignments was quite the task, and I think that I had persistence in order to problem solve and figure out how I was going to fit that into the full plate that I have with 2 jobs, a husband in a hospital, and 2 children, one in college and very independent, and the other a high school student, senior, that is trying to make his own choices. Another one was creating, imagining, and innovating. I really used this when learning how to use all the new applications that were in this class, and I tried really hard to create interesting and engaging videos to show that I was learning how to use these new applications. Applying past knowledge was another one that I used quite often. I was constantly thinking about how I can integrate what I already knew into what we were learning about and how to apply it to several of the assignments that we had. I really enjoyed learning about these habits of mind, and I think that it's something that I can look back on as I go through the rest of my classes and maybe look up again how and why students in my classes use their intelligences to solve their problems. Even with my young children of 3 to 5, I think that they too use the habits of mind, and they just haven't developed them fully. But it will be interesting to kind of see which ones those young children employ. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to learn about the habits of mind, and that's it.